I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bull, Jay Williams. And Jay, 16 banners, many retired numbers, the aura and the mystique. Greet the opponent here tonight.
Ed, all those accolades are great, but we're talking about 2019. This is a new, young Lakers team. Let's see what kind of effort they bring on the floor tonight.
Let's do it here from Staples Center. The opening tip corralled by the Lakers, and we're underway in downtown Los Angeles. James to Bradley. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Down low for Gibson. JaVale McGee sends it away. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by JaVale McGee. Hayden. Shot from the lane won't go. Danny Green to Davis. Elfrid Payton with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
James to Davis. Cleans it up. Another follow. Stays out. Knicks with the basketball. Rocking the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. James into the front court. He'll run the offense. Trying to cash in. Not going down for him this time. Hayden with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Beyond the arc for 3. He was all over him. Danny Green to Davis. Oh, he missed a short one there. To Payton. Here comes the screen. JaVale McGee able to recover with the block. Los Angeles has the basketball. To Davis. Danny Green. Takes stock of the floor. Short jumper won't fall. To Payton. Here comes the screen. Payton. Taj Gibson missed his first. That one goes.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
LeBron guarded by Gibson with the interception. Payton into the front court. Lead is 2. Got it.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
To Bradley. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
James to Bradley.
Hey, clear out. I got this.
Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks. To Julius Randle. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Shifting gears, here come some substitutions. From the painted area, won't go down.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chipping.
Come on, man. Take care of the ball. Take care of the ball.
Off the mark at the line. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Had a good look there, but it's no good. New York Knicks basketball. Payton to Julius Randle. Nothing going here on that drive. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Danny Green to Bradley. Screen coming. Bradley to James. Going to launch beyond the arc. No good. To Payton. To Julius Randle. Short jumper misses. LeBron with it up top. 10-2 the score. To Danny Green. JaVale McGee to Bradley. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Bradley. And it's Randle there to take down the rebound. LeBron James pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. To Bradley. Screen coming. Gets a look. Can't hit. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
LBJ with it. To Kyle Kuzma. Bradley. Short jumper won't go down.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short on the shot.
To Julius Randle. Nothing going here on that drive. To Payton. The screen sets him up for 2.
The pro game has really come down to P&Rs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. James to Bradley. It's James. Textbook defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Lakers at the controls right now. JaVale McGee to James. Davis. Hayden with the basketball. His team leads it by 10. Here comes the screen. Hayden to Taj Gibson. Anthony Davis rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
I got ball.
To Danny Green. They go down to Davis. No good. Hayden into the front court. Lead stands at 10. LeBron James sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down. Davis. On a pass stolen by the Knicks. Wide open look won't go. LeBron James snatching it out of the air.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
To Kevin Knox. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. LeBron into the front court. Margins 8. Knocked loose. Davis. Short jumper off the mark. Dwight Howard with a piece.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making it. Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Fires the three. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
James to Davis. Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks. Kevin Knox. It was right there. Across the timeline comes James. They can get a 2-for-1 if they play this right. For three, tough shot. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Ntilikina. Nothing going here on that drive. Can't connect from in close. From 18. Feet at the buzzer. It's good to beat the buzzer. He got it off just in time. So count the basket, and they're back within striking distance at the end of the first quarter. Good start to this one. After one quarter of play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
On a pass stolen by the Knicks.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Count the basket inside.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Here comes the screen. Caldwell Pope. Goaltending. New York in control of the basketball. Neely Kina. Ellington up against the 8-time All-Star. And the Lakers have the rebound. Howard. Neely Kina into the front court. Up 6. To the rim, lays it up and in. To Howard. Almost unlucky bounce to Neely Kina. Rondo clears the rebound. Over the line. Backcourt violation. New blood coming in for both sides. To Neely Kina. Rondo into the front court. Down 8. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Let's see what the Knicks can do here. To Julius Randle. Big finish that time for Julius Randle. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Here comes the screen. To Kyle Kuzma. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Off the mark. Knocked loose. To Neely Kina. Kuzma. Shot from the lane won't go. Kyle Kuzma not getting the bounce. Kevin Knox to Neely Kina. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Los Angeles, they have it. Five to shoot for Los Angeles. Rondo. Cleans it up, and a put-back slam.
He usually pays his bills doing things around the perimeter. Nice work right there around the rim.
Ntilikina with the basketball. His team on top by 8. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
To Ntilikina.
Screen come.
To Kevin Knox. Fires the 3. Not going down here. The crossover gets inside, and the slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Possession lies with New York. Ntilikina, defended by Howard. Throws it down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Here's Rondo with it. Looking to make something happen. To shoot. To Kyle Kuzma from long range. Good contest. Made it tough for Kuzma.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Ntilikina. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron James. Ntilikina into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. Has a look. Yes. For every tough shot you make, buy one, get one free.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Gibson. You've got to get that one to go. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
LeBron James has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 73%. First one goes down. Look out. Anthony Davis with the slam.
Brow down, Ed, when you come into my town.
Wow, you rhyming right there?
Obviously.
To Taj Gibson. Ntilikina. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Bradley to James. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
LeBron James. Couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Oops. He missed the first one. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Payton with the basketball. Up by 6. Down low for Gibson. Taj Gibson above the rim.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. LBJ. To Kyle Kuzma. Oh, big finish at the rim.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
The shot by Payton won't fall.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
James. Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks. To Payton. Ntilikina. Lakers ball. And scores, plus the foul. Patented move for Anthony Davis, and a chance at 3.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Anthony Davis trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. And he can't convert the free throw. And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
The possession lies with New York. Gibson to Ntilikina. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Kuzma driving, but his shot won't go. Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
To Ntilikina. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
James to Danny Green. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Ntilikina to Julius Randle. Short jumper off the mark.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Knicks with the basketball. Defender was right there. He has to know better.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Knocked loose. Lakers have it. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. And that's rebounded by the Lakers. To James. Green with a shot that won't go down. Ntilikina with the basketball. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Down low for Gibson. Taj Gibson, 3 for 6 now.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Bradley to Danny Green. Here's a chance from long range. Danny Green can't get down to go. Defense all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Short jumper misses. To Davis. And finishes strong.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
To Ntilikina. To Julius Randle. Can't connect from in close. Free throws coming up.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. So the difference, 3 points as we reach the break. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports halftime report. The Knicks have themselves a narrow lead. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the New York Knicks. The Lakers aren't down by much after 2 quarters. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Steals.
Some very aggressive defense has allowed both teams to rack up a lot of steals. Ball security will be the key in the upcoming half, especially for the weakest dribblers. You know who you are.
Player of the half.
Ntilikina most definitely deserves to be player of the half for the way he distributed the ball. It was an excellent display of court vision and solid passing.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Hayden into the front court. Leads 3. To Julius Randle. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's James controlling the offense. Curling inside. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. He even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a 3-point play, shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. Free throw good as he finishes off the 3-point play. They're back within a bucket. New York Knicks basketball. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
One of the best-kept secrets in the game, utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Here comes the screen. JaVale McGee here against Taj Gibson. Anthony Davis, 4 out of 10.
Old school equals high percentage.
Hayden with the basketball. Tie game, 3rd quarter. From the outside, no good.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2. Danny Green, he's got 2 shots coming. A career 81% free throw shooter. First try at the line, no good. Missed the second as well. Hayden into the front court. Our score all even in this 3rd quarter. JaVale McGee to James. Screen coming. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Anthony Davis trying to cash in on a 3-point play. He struggled so far. Whoops, that won't go. Hayden with the basketball. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Lets it fly from long range. Message received. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
It's blocked.
You see, that's why you never give up on the play, Ed. You always stay in the game.
Reminiscent of LeBron on Iguodala. James into the front court. Leads a bucket. Now the coach of the Knicks going to signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Anthony Davis tips it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
He throws it down.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
To Payton. And count the basket.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Payton. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Lakers at the controls right now. Davis to James. Danny Green to Davis. Screen coming. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Bradley. Rebound hauled in by New York. Payton into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. Great feed. Wide open look, won't go. Anthony Davis. Huge block. LeBron with it up top. He'll run the offense. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
New York in control of the basketball. Payton down low for Gibson. Taj Gibson, 4 out of 7.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
James, that's how you defend. Payton with the basketball. Down 4. 4-3. No good. That's great defense. And a throwdown. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Coach of the Knicks signals for a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this 3rd quarter. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Let's see what the Knicks can do here. To Payton. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
To Gibson. Taj Gibson with that shot. He's 5 for 8.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
A drive, but he can't get it to go. To Payton. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Elfrid Payton at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Numbers not in his favor, 61% for his career. Missed the foul shot. To Danny Green. Took it down the lane, but it's no good.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
The pass taken away by the Lakers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Possession lies with New York. To Kevin Knox. Probing the defense. The shot by Payton won't fall. The feed stolen away. Payton. New York with 4 to shoot. To Payton. And scores.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
James. To Danny Green. Has a chance and scores.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Payton into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Here comes the screen. And scores on the step back.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you, me and you. Hey, you got the screen.
James to Davis. And throws it down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
LeBron into the front court. His team up by 7. Drive here, but the shot stays out. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Bobby Portis swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Cashes in for 2.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. To Caldwell Pope. On a pass stolen by the Knicks. Neely Kina to Payton. Can't miss those. To Caldwell Pope. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Ntilikina. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Ntilikina. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Caldwell Pope. Davis on the drive, but a shot won't go down.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
And the finish at the rim.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Howard. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Ntilikina into the front court. His group now down 2. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't go down. To Bradley. Avery Bradley. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better. The possession lies with New York. And counted at the rim.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Here comes the screen. Bradley to Davis. Mitchell Robinson sends it away. Ntilikina with the basketball. Shot clock off as they look to tie or take the lead onto the 4th quarter. Can't get the bounce. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
And don't you dare think about the 4th quarter yet. The only quarter that matters is the one you're playing in right now. Finish strong.
He cruises in for 2. Too easy. Desperation shot here from half court. 3 quarters down. The Lakers have the lead. It's Lakers ball as we start the 4th quarter. We thought based on this matchup, this could be a one-sided affair. But, oh, Jay, this has been a tight contest.
Yeah, they got the lead, but they've really had to work for it. And sometimes when you think you're going to have an off night and win the game by 20, that's when you find yourself in this league in those dogfights.
It's been a compelling game so far. The 4th quarter is underway. Going to launch beyond the arc. They have to keep him in their grasp.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Bradley to Howard. Slam dunk.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Neely Kina. Count the bucket for 2.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Neely Kina.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Fires the 3. Danny Green is going to get a chance at 3 here. He struggled so far. Misses the first. And he hits the second. Misses the last one. 1 for 3 trip. Payton with the basketball. All even here in the 4th.
Shoot coming right. Shoot coming. Shoot coming. Got it. Good trap. Good trap.
Here comes the screen. To Julius Randle. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
You see, that's well-timed right there. Not a minute too soon or a minute too late. They needed that one.
Los Angeles, they have it. To Bradley. Here comes the screen. Bradley. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Payton. Down to Randle. Big finish that time for Julius Randle.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Rondo with the basketball. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
To Kyle Kuzma. Mitchell Robinson with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Payton. And the Lakers clear. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
JaVale McGee able to recover with the block. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Trying to cash in. Wide open look won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
Nice pass to get things going.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Here comes the screen. To Payton. Goes to the left side. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game.
And I've been seeing a lot of barking back and forth between the players and the fans. I actually like that. I think that gets the players more engaged in the game, in particular sometimes when the game seems like it's dead air.
Changes coming from both sides right now. James to Kyle Kuzma. The screen sets him up for two.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Hayden into the front court. All tied up, just underway in this fourth quarter. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw try, off the mark. Across the timeline comes James. Down just a couple. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
From the outside, no good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Runner here won't go down. Knicks with the basketball. To Taj Gibson. Kyle Kuzma pins it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Kuzma to Danny Green. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. To Julius Randle. Can't connect from inside. Davis. Here comes the screen. To James. Slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
New York Knicks basketball. And Jay, they call the foul.
A simple touch foul.
Anthony Davis rejects it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Randle. The pass taken away by the Lakers. To James. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
LeBron James trying to cash in on the three-point play. His percentage right now, 57%. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. scores. Strong take.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
LeBron into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Danny Green. For three, he missed his first four from downtown. He finally gets a three to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
New York in control of the basketball. To Payton. Down low for Gibson. Scores from the post.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Into the front court comes Rondo. Leads 4. On a pass stolen by the Knicks. Anthony Davis sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Davis throws it up. To Julius Randle. Payton. To Gibson. Payton. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Has a look. Randle's shot won't go. Rondo into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Davis. Screen coming. Rondo here against Taj Gibson. Green with a shot. No good. Payton. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
Huh, what a move. But the move never should have happened in the first place, especially if there's communication from the help side defender. You have to let that guy know which way he can force him defensively to where there's help.
Here's Rondo with it. Leads a bucket. To Danny Green. Here comes the screen. Danny Green. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
LeBron James. Couple of free throws on the way. Right now shooting 62% in this one. First try, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. To Taj Gibson. Nothing going here on that drive. Taj Gibson works it up top. And it's Davis for the rebound. Danny Green. To Kyle Kuzma. James. Kyle Kuzma buries it on the catch and shoot.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Danny Green. Nice pass to set things up.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
To Payton. Curling inside, gets it in the right corner. Has a chance, gets a look, can't hit.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Taj Gibson snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
And a nice finish at the rim. Timeout here for the Knicks. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. And he's going to the free throw line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Oh, yeah, 2 points.
Rondo, guarded by Taj Gibson. Here's the whistle. Intentional foul.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
James. Well defended. Payton with the basketball. The margin standing now at 7. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
James into the front court. He'll run the offense. Oh, emphatic slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Deep three at the buzzer. The Lakers get the victory as they take care of business at home. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers got the win in a close game. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Knicks lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. They did a great job with their ball movement, forcing the defense to constantly make adjustments. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough for the win. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the New York Knicks.
Game track. Field goals.
Neither of these teams were able to make much of an impact on defense. As you can see here, they were each pretty successful with some efficient scoring.
Player of the game.
LeBron James seemed to think he could only score points with dunks in this game. Again and again, he kept throwing them down, and it was just astonishing.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.
On your right. Everybody pick up. D up. Hey, box it out. Back up. Here you go. Got him. Good try. Hold on. I got ball. Watch this screen left.
These is hobbits around here. Get loose.
Knock down, baby, knock down.
How to take my time.
Good finish. Yes. Good work. Good work. Good work.
Watch it, I see it.
Watch the back door. Get him. Wait on it.
Ball's up, it's coming up, it's coming off.
Rebound.
That won't happen again. Double. Come on. Help.
Trap. Keep him here.
Come on, bro. At least contest the shot.
Got a rebound.
It's all right. Play some D.
Trap. Here we go. Double team.
Man, this is all net, no grease.
Trap.
That's right.
Woo!
Uh-oh, here comes Santa Claus giving me a gift.
All right, I got ball.
I didn't even know you could shoot being blind.
Shot up.
Catch.
Good block.
I got ball. Pick up. Match up.
You got the screen right. Screen right. That's me.
All right, that's all right. Get it back, man. Get it back. Yeah. Wait on it.
Why you leave me open? That's a three.
Here we go. I got him.
You can't leave him open, man.
It's easy. It's like taking candy from a baby. It's nothing.
Yeah.
Knock down, baby. Knock down.
Shut that down.
Get back in there. Get back in there.
Oh, now you see that? That's textbook.
Wait on it.
This cat trash. It's nothing.
Shut up.
Nothing easy. Nothing easy. We need to stop.
I got him. I got him. Here we go.
How to take my time.
Get your hands up. Here we go.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
Got help. Got your help.
You let him out. You let him out.
Match up, baby.
Nice. Here we go. That won't happen again. I got ball. I got ball. I got ball. Run.
I see you.
Close down.
Come on. Come on. Show me what you got.
Man, my fault. My fault.
You don't want it. You don't want it.
Don't worry about it. Let's play. Let's go.